So, according to Angela Okorie, what gave you guys the audacity to think that a legit queen like her cannot afford to pay her rent, her monthly rent? I mean, what is 4.5 million naira for our legit queen that she can't even pay? It's not like she was evicted, oh. No. She wasn't evicted. Far from that. But rather, she was rather moving from that house because that house is it's not up to her standard, you know. She was moving from that house to a bigger house. And then the landlord of that house decided to use that to chase clout. Yes, he decided to invite people to come and video her and then put it out there, especially sell it to blogs that he has evicted our legit queen because she cannot pay her rent. That is a 4.5 million monthly rent. For 2 years now, according to the landlord, Angela is owing him for 2 years. And I mean, people are like, okay, so 4.5 million naira rent for 2 years. She hasn't been paying, and you've been allowing her to stay in your house. Like, it doesn't even make sense as such because, I mean, 4.5 million is a huge amount of money. We all know that. So why would you even allow somebody to stay in your house for 2 years, more than 2 years, according to QT Juice, it's even more than 2 years. Why would you allow somebody to stay in your house for more than 2 years without paying rent? And then why now? Are you trying to disgrace her? Or, I mean, you are just fed up with the fact that you can't retrieve your money? Now, Angela has responded, and according to her, she boldly called out Guilty Jews. You know how she does it. She will call you out. She doesn't shade people. No, she will write if it is Regina Daniels that she has a problem with. Yeah, she's had a problem with Regina Daniels before. She called Regina Daniels out. She called Zube Michael out when Junior Pope sadly passed on. So calling out blogger Guilty Jews is like something small for her. She called Guilty Jews out and then was like, what makes you think I can't pay 4.5 million naira rent? Rather, I was just moving from that house. Maybe she's moving to a bigger house. I don't even know. But then she claimed she was moving from that house. And then the landlord of that house decided to chase clouds with it. And that's the people who are blogging about she being evicted and stuff are her enemies. It is her enemies that who want her downfall that are sending this stuff to bloggers just to tarnish her image and stuff. But then we should all know that Angela Okorie, can pay her rent. She can pay it. She has that amount of she's rich. What makes you think Angela is poor? So all that Guilty Juice is saying about she allegedly being on drugs and that it is her ex-husband that is paying the rent and stuff. I mean, it's not true. But one thing that she never denied, even though I'm sure she read whatever Guilty Juice puts out there, one thing she never talked about or one thing she never denied or confirmed is the fact that it's been alleged that she has killed 2 people. One is an old man in Asaba, according to QT Jews. And then the second one, I think, was in her area or something like that. And both was because she was very high on drugs. Angela was very high on drugs. She never confirmed or denied that allegations in her write-up. But rather, it is the same thing like her enemies want her downfall. And then Angela, is this, she's that, she's this, she's that. She will beat around the circle without going into whatever is happening. This time around, she decided to give her fans, let me tell you this, like, I am moving from that house. I don't want it. But then you are the same person who a couple of years ago, you came out to tell us that you bought that house. That house is yours. You've bought it with your hard-earned money. So if you are not the landlord, who is the landlord now? Because you can't tell me the landlord wants to just chase clout. Are you trying to tell me that is not your house? You are not the landlord? Because you told us you bought that house. So now we're from another landlord or you are selling that house. It doesn't really make sense because honestly, to me, it doesn't make sense because you came out to say it's your house. And now you are telling us the landlord wanted to chase clouds with you moving from that house. Meaning you lied to us or what? Meaning you have been lying to us that house is your house. Now, if you look at the video and stuff that are coming out, that is her house. Her house is, the mattress is on the floor. A celebrity as that, what do you even use your money for? And it's been alleged that there's a section of that house that is dedicated to her drugs. It's like a shrine for her drugs. It's been alleged, I'm not the one saying, the Guilty Juice is saying it's been alleged that a section of her house, I don't know how many rooms are there, but then a section of that house is being used for her drugs. That is where she does her drugs, keep her drugs, a whole lot of things there. And now, because when you watch the video, you can see the landlord in it saying that one of the doors has been locked, and then they didn't give him the keys to that room. And people are saying, oh, maybe that is that room that her drugs are in. This is bad. If it is a publicity stunt, it's very bad. Because Angela, you came out to tell us that house is yours. But today, you are here telling us that it is your landlord that is using it to chase clout. Which is which? Which is which? Because Guilty Jews, we all know, if you've been following that page, you will know that blog brings out information that in the long run, you realize that it is true. The blog has a way of bringing out their information, and then it triggers you, the celebrity, to react. And in the long run, they bring out hardcore evidence against you, and then you see that whatever they said was true. Because people don't get it, Angela. You are not making the things clear. You are not clarifying the air for us. Especially with the two people that it's been alleged that you killed. It's been alleged that your ex-husband paid a lot of money so that you will not be able to spend some time in jail. If this is true, then I think Nigerian police need to sit up, because justice has to be served for the people that you allegedly killed.